For those of you who do not know me, my name is Aisha Wood. Um, or you may know me by my email, woodfamilyjustice@gmail.com. I'm making this video for a lot of reasons. I just want to make sure we all stay on the same page. Today is the 30th, August 30th, 2022. I went to a visit with my children today. I'm wearing the same outfit. This is what I wore to the visit. This little dress. To see my kids. Crystal Steves, she's in the email chain. She is the visit supervisor that supervises these visits between me and my kids twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Crystal, you can verify this is what you saw me in when you saw me today. I have so many people in this email chain because if you are in this email chain, that means I have emailed you either asking you for help or telling you about this case. Approach determines response is what I have to remember right now, because I want to say things that you don't agree with. And today, when I was visiting my children, if you need verification, ask Crystal or Tristan. JR keeps itching her butt. And I'm like, recently, my kids told me that they take a shower once a week. Let me say this so you all can hear this. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. That's child abuse. Now we got that out the way. So they told me that they take a shower once a week. Every time my kids come to a visit lately, I ask them if they brush their teeth. They tell me no. Ask Crystal for verification. She supervises these. Every time I ask my kids, you brush your teeth today? No. Why? Oh, I forgot. I didn't. And I took that excuse for only so long. Now, they're going to start to get in trouble for that, because I don't give two nothings, okay? You know, when you wake up in the morning, before you brush your teeth, you know that. Period. But they are children, so you cannot hold them responsible for everything. So, back to them showering once a week. That child abuse. JR is itching her butt today. Just itching and itching. About the 5th time she did that, I'm like, she's dirty. I look at Crystal, tell Crystal, she's dirty. That's why she's itching like that. Because she takes a shower once a week. That's why she's scratching her ass like that, because she's fucking dirty. That's why. She takes a shower once a week. And, so, I'm like, I can't even do it. We gonna go in this bathroom. I'm gonna have to wash her up. We go in this bathroom. So, we go in the bathroom. I'm like, okay, you know, take your stuff off. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how to do this, because we had to use paper towels. Show you how to do this. Get one paper towel. Really, I got it soaked with water and soap. I got two more like bundles of paper towels and soak them with water. Then I put a pile of dry ones. I said, this is what we're going to do, JR. Boom. Get the soapy one. Go crazy. The water should be dripping all over the floor. Don't worry about the water. We'll clean it up. After you get it all soapy, everything's all clean down there, then you do the two wet ones. Get it, water all over the floor. Make sure you rinse it good. Then the dry. I said, you understand? Yes, ma'am. So she pulls her stuff down, and I see her panties. I start crying. She's 6. Her panties shouldn't look like that. She's 6. Her panties should not look like that. So, take those off of her. Crystal gets a bag to put them in. And I take a donated shirt from the church and I cut it up and made her a pair of panties. Now that we all know what happened today, my children are dirty. They shower once a week. They don't brush their teeth. That is child abuse. Okay? Hear me and hear me good. Because this is where it's about to get ugly. Crystal, let me apologize to you ahead of time. Crystal does not agree with me saying vulgar things and sending vulgar. Crystal is not with that, you guys. We bump heads all the time. But even I want her to understand at this point my anger. I want everybody to feel me. Pretend as if JR is yours. Is that okay? Her panties were so black. The smell. The smell. Y'all aren't gonna tell me that that shit is not child abuse, because it is. And it's fucking nasty as fuck. She's 6 years old. Here's the more concerning thing. The fact that my kids are taking a shower once a week and not brushing their teeth. If that's happening with my kids, that's happening with their own kids. The fact that you guys aren't concerned about the fact that that's happening to all of those kids in that house is an even bigger problem. Let me tell you right now, I don't give a fuck who likes me. I do not care. I do not, look at me, I do not care. Why? Because I am their mom. I am their mom. Here's the even bigger thing. My kids should have never been taken from me in the first place. They had no right to. And when they took my kids on the second removal, right? That's right, I said second because there was two. They had no right to take my kids. I was in full compliance. Everybody wants me to get over this factor. But I can't. Because it's wrong. The first time they took my kids, it was wrong. You were only to take a child when they are in imminent danger. My kids were about to cook live lobster when they first took my fucking kids. The second time they tried to take my kids, my oldest child tried to attack the caseworker and the supervisor. So they left my kids at home, made me go to a hotel in full compliance. I go home and watch a movie with my kids in full fucking compliance. They come and take them anyway. So, that's why I have police in this email chain too, to show you how you guys aren't doing your job either. Because your job is to protect and serve the people. Me, my kids. You're supposed to protect and serve us. Not organizations like child welfare. Let me tell you, child welfare has lost their motherfucking mind. Okay? They're out of control. These caseworkers have lost their fucking mind. Eric ain't no fucking caseworker. He's a goddamn plumber. That's what Dora says. Dora says he's a fucking plumber. But he's my caseworker. I have no contact with his punk ass at all. Eric, for a long ass time, wasn't I calling you a vagina? I stopped. Did I stop calling you a vagina? Because you're a whole bitch. That's why. They only don't like me because I speak the truth. But I don't give a fuck about you liking me. I ain't your friend. You took my fucking kid. For no reason. There was no reason for them to have taken my kids twice. After they put us through a whole year of investigations. 6 investigations, all within 1 year, not one open case. You fucking right, I don't want to be your friend. So, child welfare, we don't keep starting, they've lost it. My case, I have contacted everyone about this case. Let me tell you how long these kids have been enduring this abuse. Because what just happened today is fucking child abuse. You got me fucked up if it ain't. It is. And if I see her panties look like that again, I'm gonna take them, Eric, Meredith, Katrina, and smack you with them. Because that shit is nasty. Now, realize what you guys are doing. Minna Castillo, Joseph, Josie. I told all of you motherfuckers a long time ago that my kids were being fucking abused in this goddamn foster home. You ain't do shit about it. I told you, I came and told you when my kids missed over 2 weeks of school. That's child abuse. If you don't think it is, if it ain't okay for your child, it's not okay for mine. If you have a child right now, and it's okay for them to take a shower once a week, then it's okay for mine. It's not okay. And you need your ass whooped if they're taking a shower once a week. Period. This is why I say all you guys need life sentences for my fucking case. And what child welfare is doing does not weigh in favor of the public. Let me tell you why. Okay? Before this case, I was in a home with my children, stable for almost a decade. Now, I'm about to be homeless again for the second time this year, finding out the first eviction happened because child welfare and my landlord were emailing each other and having conversations, and I went through an illegal eviction. Let me tell you punk bitches what happened the day I went through eviction trial. Okay, I went to eviction trial, asked for a continuance so I can get someone to represent me, told me no. Okay, I had to start the eviction trial, stop, run over to the Lindsay Flanagan courthouse to have an emergency hearing about Tristan's surgery. I'm emotional and distraught, pain in the back of my head, run back to eviction trial. Okay, denied a medic twice and forced through this trial to be evicted. So, second eviction I'm going through. And mind you, still the first eviction, I'm a domestic violence survivor. My abuser had escaped the halfway house. It was on the run. They still put me on the streets. So this eviction, they want to ignore my rights as a domestic violence survivor. You are not to put us on the streets. Like it says this in the law. And I'll be damned if I'm not going to push and see to it that that is upheld, because I'm due to be put out by the sheriffs tomorrow. Good luck with that. Also, Lord help me. Before this child welfare case, me and my oldest daughter graduated from therapy. She graduated alone. We were doing great. Everybody's doing perfect. We are working with the Dahlia Center. We want to make a community garden in our backyard. Okay? All these things. Then child welfare comes. This is how they don't weigh in favor of the public. They come in, they take the children. I lose my fucking home. I'm homeless on the fucking streets, and child welfare gives me, get ready, this is the help that they give me. I get a $50 Walmart gift card every month. What am I gonna do with that? I'm fucking homeless. Okay. Now, I have to deal with mental health, OBHS, and this is what I was talking to them about. Everyone lines up for these things to make themselves look good for court. I'm not that one. I'm not fit to look good for nobody because I am imperfect. Okay? But I'll be damned if I wasn't raising them kids. My kids are polite, yes ma'am, no sir type kids. I guarantee you, ask Crystal if you think I'm lying. I'll be damned if they daddy didn't call from jail today. Call Tristan's phone from jail. What was Tristan saying on that phone, Crystal? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's our kids. You guys got my kids out here being disrespectful, nasty, and dirty. Gonna sit here and try to tell me that ain't child abuse. Y'all all need life sentences. Life sentences. Amanda, pick up on this. Do your job. Stop some of this shit. Do you see what my kids are going through? Jordan, call Stephanie. Y'all, you see what my kids is going through after all this time? For it to be Jayara, and she's had to deal with getting her hair pulled out of her head because Melissa didn't know how to fucking do her hair. That little girl had to go to school every day, see her house from her school, but couldn't go home. And after all this time, you guys, all of this time, she's dirty and filthy. Let's wait and see what people do about this. Let's wait to see. Oh, don't worry. There's a part 2.